Thanks for your time. Appreciate that. That was an excitable press conference, wasn't it?
Yeah, it took even me by surprise. We expected a few fireworks and everything, but I don't think I expected it to go off like that. I didn't expect that from Haye, to be honest.
He's taken a lot of barbs, if you like, and hasn't fired back. So I think he came prepared today. Would that be your assessment?
What, you saying he had a script?
No, I'm saying Bellew's done a lot of the talking, and David's just kind of stood there and took it. The videos have gone out. He doesn't look good. I kind of expected him to have something to say today, if not what we saw at the end.
Did you expect that towards the end? As much and as
vehemently?
Yeah, did you expect that?
I didn't, but I do understand David's point, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I was shocked by that. I was just taken back by it. It is what it is. At least, he's got his beliefs, he's got his opinions, and the one thing that I would say in Eddie's defence is that he's done a lot of good things for a lot of fighters and given them a lot of exposure, selling a lot of shows out, and giving David Hayes a good payday for this one. So it is what it is.
It's one of those things where I think Eddie being in the position you're in, you're there to be shot at, right? So it's
listen, while you're either trying to get up there or you're not there, nowhere near there, people are always going to pat you on the back and say, "Go on, son." The minute you get there, then people are going to want to shoot you down. And that's life, or should I say that's British sort of attitudes. Yeah.
How does Tony win this fight?
Hits David Hayes on the chin. Pretty much similar way to how does David Hayes beat Tony. It's one of those fights. Either one of them can take the other one out, regardless of what some people might think. You've got to remember, David Hayes is a fighter that can get hit, can get hurt. Tony Bellew can punch, so he's got the opportunity. He's got the ability. He's got the firepower in order to hurt Haye. You can't say that shots just bounce off of Hayes' chin, because they don't. There are reactions. He doesn't like getting it. He's not a fighter that'll stand there and have a tear up. But it's one of those fights. Any man can walk out to the centre of the ring, let a bomb go, land, and it's over. You just don't know.
Do you think that Tony's going to be mobile enough, though, fast enough? Because, as you said, David doesn't like to...
He's presuming that Tony's going to run there?
No, not presuming that he's going to run. I'm presuming that David's going to be the guy is moving, more mobile. Like you just said, he doesn't like to get into a tear-up, so I expect him to be controlling the ring and Tony to be in the centre of it, ready to have that tear-up. So my question is, does he have enough diversity in his approach to worry David?
He'll not worry Dave, because Dave thinks it's a walk in park, so he's not going to worry him. But on fight night, does
I meant on fight night though.
Does Bellew have the ability to make Haye second guess himself and maybe capitalise on any mistakes? And yeah, he does have them abilities. Yeah.
You didn't rise to the bar by David that he used to carry his t-shirts in, for the record, did you?
I've never carried his t-shirt in my life, but I'll tell you what. If that's what I was, then I was a really well-paid t-shirt carrier. I'm happy with that.
Why is everybody exposing David's financial disposition? Why is that being used as something to try and unsettle him?
It's not about unsettling him. I think it's just how he carries himself, and it's all right for him to have digs at people and this, but yet nobody can say anything back to him. I suppose that's why, it's like what you're saying. Haye came out today and went at it because he's been getting bobs from Tony. It's that's life. That's how it is.
Do you think that he's got it in him?
One thing that you've got to understand is in boxing, there's a difference between fighters that want to fight and fighters that are having to fight, and I think that's where Tony's making the point, is that Hayes only taking this fight because he has to fight, because it's the biggest money out there. He's in there for them.
But isn't that the point of fighting, though? When you get to 36, you take the big money fights. You don't fight because you're trying to prove anything.
No, I understand that, but also there's you look at if he really wanted to take a challenge, he could have fought he could have gone down any of the other avenues to a real fight against one of the heavyweights, but he didn't. He chose this one.
Well, it's good for us. I'm not complaining. Do you see? I mean, what do you? If Tony comes through this fight successfully, how do you see 2017 going for him?
Very good. Got off to a good start. I don't care. All I'm bothered about is March 4th. That's how I work. That's how I am. When we've got a date in front of us, It's a big fight. That's all I'm bothered about. I'm not fussed about what comes after. I just concentrate on that, and that's it. Because, that is all that it is. Because that's the key to everything going forward. Whether it's a door that you don't want to go through, or it's a door that you do. It depends on the result on that night. So it all depends on that, and that's all I care about.
Last question then. I mean, much has been said about the money that David's going to be getting. Great payday for Tony as well, though, right?
For both of them. That's what I mean. It's the biggest fight out there from both. It's a fantastic opportunity for them to secure their family's future. That's what we're in it. Listen, whether you're a trainer, manager, spit bucket man, t-shirt carrier, engineer, whatever, we all work to provide things for us kids and to provide things for us family as we when we die, we want to make sure that us kids are taken care of. These guys here have got an opportunity to make some serious cash that when they're gone, if it's looked after, then the kids are sorted. And that's what this is about. This boxing's an hard sport. It's a brutal sport, and we've seen that more so than we'd like to lately. But the rewards to it are fantastic, and that's what it's about. And hopefully, it does what it does, and they earn the money that they deserve, and they walk away happy.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.